everyone, this is our fourth day here in Scotland, and right now we have arrived at the new accommodation between Fort William and Oban, somewhere in the middle. And this accommodation is really nice. It's close to a lake, as you can see behind me a little bit, and it is really cozy and nice. I will show you a little bit around. We paid around 110 euros per night, which in general it's a bit expensive, but here in Scotland I see that everything is really expensive. So I will show you around, and then I don't know exactly what we will do today. Maybe do one hike or maybe explore the area. We'll see about that. So this is the area for the living room. You can see the beautiful lake view from here, and also everywhere. It is really nice. And then here we have a fridge, the kitchen area, the other caravan, and then we go to the bedroom, which is really large, and you can see other caravans as well around here and the lake. And then here we have the bathroom, which is smaller, but it's really what we need. We don't need anything else, and that is it. Just in case you were confused about where we were, we are in the Glencoe area, and this is where we are visiting these 2-3 days, and I will show you everything around here because these were some of my favorite hikes in Scotland. So make sure you subscribe if you're interested in seeing a lot of amazing places from Scotland and a lot of hidden gems we found along the way. But anyways, you can start by watching these beautiful mountains. Here in the Glencoe area, it's enough to just drive on this road, and everything is literally a tourist attraction because everything is so beautiful. But we are now in the parking of the first hike we did in this area called the Hidden Valley Trail, and I will tell you everything about it. But first, I was just so hypnotized by these huge and beautiful mountains. Just so you know, this was in October last year, so it was already starting to get a little bit red and super colorful, but it will get even more beautiful, and I think we have to climb all of that I'm filming, which will be crazy. So we are now doing the Hidden Valley trek, and you can already see that around us the view is so beautiful. And this is the path so far, but I don't think it will always be this easy and visible, so I will let you know soon. One thing that I definitely remember about this trail is how peaceful it was, and we were literally alone here with the mountains, and we felt so small in front of them, and I fully recommend you to come here if you're around. Over here there are some stairs, and this is the path, not that way. We have to go down these stairs. You can see the trail on all trails so that you don't get lost, it's easier. And then I think I'm hearing a river that we'll have to cross, or maybe there's a bridge. It seems like it, not sure. So you can see that we were crossing this river, and the views of the river were super beautiful, and everything seemed super peaceful and easy, but it was temporary because you can see Mike climbing over the next rocks, and that part was a little bit difficult. And I can't really lie to you, this hike was not really the easiest one. It was not super hard, but you can see that you have some difficult parts. For example, now I am climbing on these rocks while filming, and my honest advice is don't climb this type of rocks while filming. I was doing it just out of dedication for this channel, but generally leave the phone in your pocket and concentrate on climbing safely. Do not do it like me. But after that part, again, we had a super easy one. It was very relaxing, just going through the forest and just having a moment of happiness about doing this hike. There is, let's say, one scarier part. As you can see, this is a small trail, and here it is pretty weird, and you literally fall down the cliff. But I think it is pretty short. Look at Mike surpassing it. But just so you know, if you come here with kids, you can also walk over here, but it's still a bit scary, as you can see. Oh look, so there is yet another part where you should definitely not walk and hold your phone at the same time because you may fall down the cliff. But again, I did it out of the dedication for this channel and for you guys. So we have now reached a waterfall, which is really nice, but you can't really get close because this is how large the path is and you go down, but this is really pretty. So basically all the reviews were saying that you need waterproof shoes because you will cross a river. Sorry, I'm looking down, but I'm crossing the river now. But basically because it hasn't been raining for the past 3 or 4 days and it was very sunny, the river is not that big. As you can see, you can cross it just by walking on rocks. If you know that the weather has been good for the past days, don't worry about it. You will be able to cross it without problems. But if you are doing this trail and it has been raining lately, or even during the trail it rains, make sure you have some waterproof shoes because it can get wet here when crossing the river. You can see how fast the clouds were moving, so in case you aren't noticing it, look at the tree on the right side. Right now I am speeding it up a little bit just so you notice, but it was crazy how fast the clouds were moving in Scotland. But we also saw that happening in the Faroe Islands and in Norway and in a few more places like Costa Rica. But anyways, we were super close to reaching the highest point of this hike and we were so excited about it. The view was just so amazing. I'm not really sure why I haven't recorded this hike with my smartwatch, so I am not really sure how long it took us, but I remember it not being really easy, so it took us for sure more than 2 or 3 hours. So make sure you just have enough time during that day you want to do this hike so that you don't rush it. But anyways, if you're enjoying this video so far, please don't forget to like it and also to subscribe. I would really appreciate that, and I will keep on doing videos if I know they are appreciated. So we have now reached the top and you can see we came from here and we have a beautiful view of the mountains and we're going that way. So over that view, hopefully it will be very pretty. And here it looks like it's a landslide happened pretty recently. I don't know how recently, but it does not look very old. And the view from here is really beautiful. Hello! Now we have to walk on these rocks and reach that point. I think there's a river or waterfall. We can hear some water over there. And we're still having this beautiful landscape all around us. As you can see, it is really pretty. Okay, so we have found a small waterfall. As you can see here, this is it. It's really small, but the view around it is really amazing, as you can see. And there is literally no one around us, so that is really nice. And the landscape is insane around here. We are alone around these beautiful mountains and it's totally worth it. It was a little bit hard, but nothing really too bad. From this angle, you can finally see better how fast the clouds were moving. I am not speeding this video at all, just so you know what we were seeing with our own eyes, which was super beautiful. But anyways, we had another couple around here, but they left super quickly, and other than them, there was literally nobody else here. At some point, it was getting a little bit dark, and we decided to just head quickly back home because it was getting a little bit scary to be there all alone, but it was so peaceful and so beautiful. But anyways, if you're interested in seeing some other truly amazing hikes, make sure you also check out my Isle of Skye hikes. It's 100% worth it, trust me. So we are now at the games room and we have a pool table, a lot of books, games around here, some other playing stuff, puzzles. So this is really nice. It's on the opposite road of our it's not visible, like over there you can see our caravans a little bit, so it's really nice.